Welcome back to my channel Psych Content, and guys, today we will be talking about a topic that resembles from the branch of psychology that's popularly called as the social psychology, perhaps due to its nature of dealing with people's behavior in social situations. So, since this topic belongs to the social category, we would be seeing it happening all around us, just that we probably don't know a particular name for it. If you happen to remember my previous videos that speak about hindsight bias, we had that particular phenomena occurring all around us, just that we didn't know the particular name that resonates it. So the moment we get to know that this particular phenomena is called hindsight bias, things become more clearer. So that's how topics are discussed in social psychology. And today's topic, I would like to start it with the help of an example. So I would be stating the example first, and then I would be furthering on to the topic. So the example goes: a person who blames his or her partner for a burglary in their house because of the fact that he or she, the partner, left the door unlocked or left a valuable possession pretty visible. There is a situation wherein a person is blaming his or her partner for a burglary that has taken place in their house and blames the partner that it's because of you that this theft has taken place. So, what exactly is happening in this situation? We have three people, and I would also include the thief here because it's because of him that this blame game is happening. So, there are chances that the person left the door of the house open and the burglary took place. This is one obvious cause that this happened. But there are other cases as well that the person, rather than blaming, could have taken up, and it could have led to other ways of dealing with the theft situation. You all agree with this. Rather than blaming, he could also take up many other ways. I would not be trying to talk about those ways because, see, it's going to be different for each one of us as we are all different individuals and process information very subjectively. So, what may be a good way for me will not be a good way for you. So, I would not want to be going in details with it. So, the point is, through this example, I wanted to kickstart the topic for today that's most popularly called as the scapegoat. I can actually see that frown on your face because, yes, this is a very, very weird name. But you all know that the entire aim of this channel is to talk about weird and, not so spoken about topics. So, why not take them up now? Coming back to the topic, the scapegoat theory refers to the tendency to blame someone else for one's own problems, a process that one often results in feelings of prejudice towards the person or group that one is blaming, as in the example above, that the person has been blaming his or her partner for his or her carelessness. Scapegoating serves as an opportunity to explain failure or misdeeds while maintaining one's positive self image. Just like the other person kept itself safe from all the blames and very efficiently transferred it onto someone else. Someone else here stands for the partner. Well, now since we know what and how does scapegoating take place, guess it's right to talk about the fact that why do people even indulge in such blame games? We have been seeing blame games happening all around us. Almost every day we see people blaming each other and fighting over small stuff. Okay, I agree, not small, but still we have seen people indulging in blame games. So, well, before me starting to talk about it, can we actually ask ourselves as to why do we even blame others? Like one honest question to yourself that we may not accept this particular fact, but we have ourselves indulged in this blame game that we often go around blaming people for failures, be it because of us or because of them. So let's just think about this, and till the time that you think about this, I would now like to talk about the term scapegoat. Sorry. The term scapegoat, as we know, has evolved to refer to individuals or people who are symbolically or concretely made to bear responsibilities for the faults or problems of others. For individuals, scapegoating is a psychological defense mechanism. Now, for those who do not know what a defense mechanism is, they are psychological strategies that our brain uses, unconsciously to protect us from the anxiety that arises from unacceptable thoughts or feelings. A very good example of defense mechanism is a scapegoat behavior wherein we use the denial method. We deny from stuff, and through blaming stuff we slip out of our responsibility and also free ourselves from the anxiety arising from the work. Going back to the burglar example of the partner, he blamed the other person and freed himself or herself from the anxiety regarding the fact that theft has taken place and has projected responsibility and blame on others. This behavior allows the perpetrator or the person in charge to eliminate negative feelings about him or herself and provides a sense of gratification. That person now feels elated, just like I spoke before. Furthermore, it justifies the self righteous discharge of aggression. For the individual, it can provide a firm separation between good and bad. There are various researches where, which point out the fact that people who use such techniques to get away with stuff are often termed as insecure and motivated to raise their own status, etc. Having firmly convinced oneself that the other is responsible, such people try to satisfy their own self. By blaming others, they try to free themselves from their own guilt. This is very obvious. And I actually do not need to explain so much because since we all know how this particular blame game takes place, so we know how it occurs and what are its consequences. But here's a personal thought I would like to share with all of you about this type of people. I feel rather than keeping ill feelings for such people and calling them manipulators, it's better I should say that we understand or at least make attempts to understand the causes behind people hiding behind their own words like this. And once we do that, coexisting with such people become very easy. So I hope today's topic was liked by you and was worth your time. Stay tuned for such not so talked about topics on my channel. See ya.